The process always happens on the canvas, so I don't have any preliminary sketches or anything. So I'll kind of start with something that I'm wanting to convey, and I will just trying to get like past like the dauntingness of a blank canvas, typically throw down like a lot of pattern as like the beginning stage. The figures kind of come out as like an embodiment of a specific feeling or a memory, like as you were saying. So they're not really related to anybody or anybody specifically, but they're kind of more like like a manifestation of a feeling. And a lot of the time it'll be kind of suspended in these like surreal dreamscapes, like being clothed and being in water and like supported by that, and a lot to do with women. And it wasn't even consciously at the beginning, but it was actually somebody that like pointed it out to me, like, why do you always paint two women? And I was like, I don't. And then I looked around and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so it's always kind of like this like an emotion, female emotion, and like that kind of way of working. And a lot of the time, like a figure will be the same person kind of in a different stage, or yeah. In my work, obviously, there's a big fascination with patterns, and they'll always come in, like, I think within like 10% of like being into a painting. And then the figures normally come in like a little bit later as I like kind of like set the scene around them. After that's done and like the middle's kind of more resolved, I'll take off like those sides, and then that's where I have like those interesting places to play with, like along the margins. And that's like where the change in color and stuff happens, because I'm like interested in when things move from one space to another, that there's always kind of this transformation, and it also kind of just frames a moment in time, and then as that moment in time moves on infinitely outwards, like everything kind of just expands. So a lot of the time then like along the sides you'll have things that just keep going, like a pattern that continuously goes to the very edge, just to kind of create that feeling of everything moving out. My name's Katrina, and I am an artist right now, expressing ideas through paint.